Hey guys, how you doing and welcome back to another Triple O video. Today I'm going to be telling you how to get the Platinum in UFC 4. Now there are a total of 28 trophies including the Platinum trophy, 2 of which are online and are very hard to be honest, but the rest you can do offline. The good news is the rest of the trophies can be obtained in career mode, and career mode is actually quite fun and I quite enjoyed it. I have actually finished my career mode already. I've retired. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue with it. But anyway, I'm going to be telling you how to get all the trophies. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. And before I get straight into it, don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, and enable those post notifications. I'd really appreciate it, and it would really help me out. So yeah, let's get into it. So I just want to talk about the ones that you get throughout your career. Now, thrown to the wolves, you'll get just by playing your career. Uh, just play your career. And at the end of the career, you've definitely gotten this, but this is you get this in the first parts of your career. So don't worry about when you get this exactly. Just you get it on the first bit of your career, the first 10 of your career. Get this. Now, risky offer, you have to accept an amateur fight against a high-level wrestler. When you join the UFC, you get a fight offer from a high-level wrestler. Just accept the offer and you will get risky offer. Now, the pro, you get thrown into the game and then you get trained. Do the training. I suggest to do the training. It shows you quite a bit of moves and it really helped me. I didn't understand what I was doing before the training, and the training really does help. But then you get your first contract. You can actually skip the training if you want and just jump ahead to your first contract. You just need to sign that contract and you get the pro. Now, Unleash on Cam is what I'll show you. So if once you get a fight offer, and then if you go to training week and go to hype, then promotions, there will be stream a sparring session. As you can see, once you get your fight, you get training camp and you have sparring, invite a fighter, watch tape and hype. Go on hype. Once you've gone on hype, you get free things. Go into promotions and you should get stream a sparring session, which you can click on. You need 40 you need about 40 weekly points, which are those little calendar points, to do this, and you just need to knock them out. Count your training partner during this streaming session. Now, the streaming session is not a 5 minute long thing. It's about, I'm not really sure how long it is in total. I've not really counted it, but it's about a minute-ish, a minute and a half-ish. I'm not really sure, but you just need to knock the person out, and I will be attempting that now, actually. So here,
Oh,
just
wow.
keep in front with right
Wow.
hooks.
Yes.
Um,
That punch damaged you. Yes.
right hooks
Let's
do
go.
quite a bit of damage. Um, so as you can see, once they go on the floor, just unleash the beast on them, and just do just do
Oh,
just keep on right
wow.
hooking them
Yeah.
or left hooking
That's what I'm
them.
talking about.
Just keep
That
on
punch
hooking them and
damaged him,
then
right? Power.
ground and
I
pound
love it.
them.
Let's go.
Um, so there you go. Just knock them out like how I've done there. It's really easy, and basically that gets you it. Now the next thing is Employee of the Month. Now, when you sign a career, when you sign a contract in your career, sorry, you get contract bonuses. And now just look through these bonuses, and as you can see, there's so many bonuses. You have to put one in, and to get the uh, employee of the month, you have to do the contract. You have to fulfill the contract and do what it says. For example, completes the 2 stoppages, gain 50,000 fans at the end of your contract. I wouldn't do this right at the beginning. I'd do this one towards the end when you're a known player. I'm not arrogant I know my value, finish your opponent in the first round. This is probably one of the easiest ones you can do. Honestly, it really is. Just put your career on easy, play 2 rounds, and basically play 2 matches, and just absolutely hook them. Keep on hooking them, because hooks do so much damage, and hooks are really the main thing I use. I'm not sure if they're the strongest thing to use, but I just keep on hooking them on the head until they get down, and I just keep on hooking them and hitting them even more. Uh, so yeah, you need to do it. You get quite a few contracts. Uh, don't worry about um, not being able to do this during the first bit. No pain, no gain. So how I did this is a really smart and clever way. You don't need to see how to do it. It's just more of a I tell you how to do it. So you uh need to receive an injury, a major injury, and then you need to win the match. Now, you know when you've received a major injury because, say, someone keeps on bopping you on the head and absolutely doing your head in, you get minor injury because you've injured your head, or say if they keep on hitting your leg or kicking your leg, you get minor injury pop up, and then if they keep on doing even more, you get major injury. Now, the way I do this is if you press or X or square, I believe. I'm not really sure what the controls are. Controls vary on what you choose. If you're an orthodox player or different kind. I'm unorthodox, but if you keep on kicking them, not like high kicks, low kicks, just do quite a few low kicks. You'll damage them sometimes. Sometimes they'll block it, and eventually they'll block it out, and you get a minor injury. Then keep on doing it. Once you've gotten the minor injury, keep on just giving them some low kicks, and you'll end up getting a major injury. And once you've gotten that major injury, just absolutely bop them, really loads, absolutely loads, just bop them loads. Now for the next two, rubbing shoulders were the best, and I'm back. Basically what you have to do is you have to go on to invite a fighter, and once you've gone into invite a fighter, you'll have quite a few fighters there, and from those fighters you have to choose someone with a ranking from 1 to 5 and learn a new move from that person in invite a fighter. As you can see, I've not got enough cash. You will have to have quite a bit of cash. I'm not sure how much, maybe 10k, and basically you have to choose someone from 1 to 5 so you can be champion, someone with rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have to learn the move from them. You can't just do it and get absolutely smashed to the ground, or you can't smash into the ground. You have to do damage with that move enough to learn the move. And the next one, after you've done that, is no pain, no gain. Isn't sorry, not no pain, no gain. I'm back. And to do that, I'm back, you have to use evolution points to recover lost attributes in your career. Now, to recover lost attribute, press R3. Not sure what it is on other on Xbox or PC, but on PS4 it's R3, and go into fighter evolution. Once you're on fighter evolution, you'll automatically be on attributes. And now as you can see, my blocking has gone down half, so I need to if I recover that injured attribute with the two thing, you will get that I'm back trophy, which I have already got. Now for did my homework. Now when did my homework, you will actually have to go on watch tape, and this if you normally, when challenging a fighter, do 1 week until you fight that fighter, I'd suggest doing multiple weeks, at least 2, but then spending all your money learning about him. You basically just have to learn everything about him, his overall, his fighter style, his top moves and his attributes, and then his tendencies. Once you've unlocked all of these, then you will get that I've done my homework. I did my homework one. Now, overachiever. So if you do a sparring session in your career, here we go. And I'm gonna do. Let's do Muay Thai. You have to do all the optional extras in this sparring
Time
session.
to burn and get
Now you
after
don't
it. Here we
necessarily
go.
have to do these, but
Yes, move just like that.
after throw, as you can see, I'm just throwing body strikes against this guy with R2. I'm literally just
Now
his
that's the
body,
aggression I want to see
and
in
then
your next fight.
now there's only
Great
one.
job. Let's
But then once
go.
you've done that, you will get overachiever. I'm just gonna knock this guy out. Because they are optional.
Beautiful combination. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him.
Now, the next one, undefeated. So, when playing your career, you will eventually be able to win the belt. Now, once you have won the belt, the matches after that, you will have to keep your belt. Now, it's just long and easy, and literally just go through 12 consecutive fights. You have to defend your belt title 12 times without losing it. The rest of the matches after you get your first belt will literally be defending your belt. So just defend your belt 12 consecutive times, 12 times, and do not lose the belt within those 12 times, and you will get this undefeated thing. Now the specialist is unlock 5 perks in a single category through evolution points in your career. Now, how to do this? Go on off again, fighter evolution. Once you go into fighter evolution, you go to perks. Now you can unlock. As you can seem to get 5 slots. So just basically play the career, and once you become a UFC champion, you will have all the 5 slots. Obviously, now once you get the five slots, you have to buy the different points, the different perks, but they all have to be in the same category, meaning they all have to be the same color. As you can see, I've equipped 3 blue perks, and I went for the blue ones. So yeah, I went for the Slam Boost, No Cigar, Slippery to Your Feet, and Nightmare ones, which are all blue ones. I suggest when once you become a UFC champion, just buy the cheapest ones, which are the ones that you can see, which are the ones at the top, and they get more expensive as you go down. Just buy the cheapest ones, and yeah, that's an easy trophy. Now the apprentice, um, basically, you have to upgrade a move. So when fighting, if you throw quite a few jabs, your moves will become much better and better. So, and you can see your moves list during the things of gun moves. You can see jabs, and to level up my jabs, I have to jab 2,000 times. Now, if I jab 2,000 times and I get to level 2 during a match, or if I jab 2,000 times and level up during training, that's when you should get the apprentice. So the next one is the legend, where you have to become a GOAT in your career. Now to do this, you have to get the GOAT status, and you can check your status and how much you've achieved with this in GOAT status, which is on your home, on your player hub. So you have to get 8 total records, and you have to basically get 6 performance records and 2 promotion records, which you can actually see above. So for example, get 12 knockouts, 17 finishes, 35 play 35 UFC fights, and would get 24 UFC wins, get 17 consecutive wins, and get 11 consecutive UFC title defenses, and then get career earnings and followers. And if you're going to go for platinum, obviously you're gonna have to get this trophy. But if you're going for the undefeated trophy, which is a bit above, where you have to get 12 consecutive wins while defending the belt, you obviously get the consecutive UFC title defenses, and when you get 8 records, then you will become a GOAT in the game. Face breaker. It's actually really easy. Basically, stun someone when they get onto the ground or when they fall onto the ground, or if you take them onto the ground, just keep on grounding and pounding them, and you will get face breaker. CP time, you have to finish the fight by choke submission. I did this on the quick fights with Khabib because Khabib is my favorite and he's a good wrestler. Suggest to do this with a wrestler. The easiest way to do it is let someone take you down to the floor, and once they take you down to the floor, just choke, just go into submissions, and you'll be choke submissioning them. Then bend to my will, take someone down to the floor, keep on going on submission, and you'll get a joint submission. To know the difference is actually different. Obviously, if you don't really know what any of them look like, when doing it, I'm sure you should know what they look like, but when doing it, the joint submission will have like a semicircular bar, and in that semicircular bar, you'll obviously have to get your little slider above their slider, whereas a choke submission, it's a whole circle bar, and you'll have to get your slider above their slider inside the circle bar thing. That's how you tell the difference. Now, stay down is really easy actually. You just have to, with me, because I'm on PS4, L2 square, take them down, get up. Once they get up, take them down again. 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 5 times. You don't have to do it in a row. You can do it throughout the match. Like maybe if it's a match where you're defending your belt, you can do 1 each match or 2 each match or how many each match, and it can be any match really. It doesn't have to be your career. Now, high impact, you have to KO your opponent from a clinch. So for me, the clinch was R1 in square. Get close to your opponent, press R1 in square, which will grab your opponent, then just keep on punching them, especially if you stun your opponent and then do it, and then you clinch them and start punching them. That's really effective. And if you want to be able to knee your opponents in a clinch, then just press, when pressing R1 in square, then press R1 in triangle, and then press circle, which will be able to knee your opponent. This is actually really easy, and I did this through my career. So now I'm back onto my main career account, and the next one is This Is Me. Now, with this, you just have to edit all categories from your player card. So if you go from your main hub and press search pad on the PlayStation, I'm not sure about the other console, Xbox and PC. Then you go into view profile. Then once you go into view profile, you basically have to change all the different things. So you have to really change. I'm not sure if this really counts, but you have to change 1 accolade, I believe. You then have to go on to background, and this is the default background. Change it to another background. There are many backgrounds you can change it to. For some reason, none of the things are being shown. And then you go on to player profile pic, and you just change your profile pic. And then you need to go on to flare and choose a flare, any flare. You normally start with an empty one, but then you just go to any flare and you will get This Is Me. Now, where I'm with Pride, you have to equip 5 accolades, which normally have an icon, which I'm not really sure the reason why it's not showing up, but as you can see, I have equipped 5 accolades. Then it's show the flag, you need to equip a legendary background. So going to background, there's only one. What I did was, instead of waiting to get it, I just literally got loads of XP coins. This one costs about 2,100. As you can't actually see the background, it's not loading for some reason. But just buy the legendary background. If you go and do challenges, you can get XP from those challenges and from leveling up, which you can then XP and money from those challenges, and you use the money to buy this, and that's what I did. Once you've done that, add a flare text to your player card. Obviously, when editing your player card, you'll just add any flare text. I've actually got a epic one, I believe, which I got from leveling up, which was actually awesome. I'm not sure which one it is. Boom roasted, that is mine. So yeah, just equip any, doesn't matter what rarity is, just equip any flare. Now for the next one, which is back to the arcades, where you have to play a match of KO mode. Go into fight now. You'll have different matches which you can play. Go on to knockout mode and just play knockout mode. Do one match. Doesn't matter how many rounds you do. You have to finish the match. So you have to. It doesn't matter if you do best of 3, best of 5, or sudden death. If you want to get this over and done with, just do sudden death. It's really the easiest one you can do. Undisputed, harder one. This is one of the online ones. Basically, go to online world championships. You then have to really choose your weight class, I believe. I'm not sure, I really don't remember. And then you have to win 2 matches. Then you qualify for a champions match. Then you have to win that champions match, and then you have to win a match after you've won that champions match. So as you can see, I've literally just won my champions match, and just played one match after that and won that one match. So that's how I got it. Can only be one at first. Go on to online modes again. Blitz battles. There's quite a few different really blitz battles you can do. Which I am gonna hopefully do this one tomorrow, as tomorrow from when recording this, as there is boxing one, and I prefer that over taekwondo. But for example, taekwondo you only kick, and you have to win 5 rounds. So 64 players play against each other, and 32, 16, 4, and 2 players. You basically have to win it to win, to get the trophy. That says the master. Proceed in a move in your career by knocking out. Now go on to Fighter Evolutions, and once you're on Fighter Evolutions, go to moves, and once you're on moves, you can see all the different moves that there are, and you basically have to do that move a certain amount of times. For example, you have to right hook 60,000 times to get to level 5, and you just have to get that move to level 5. Sorry about my voice, guys. I'm not feeling very well, but I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like, share, subscribe, and enable those post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. And if there's any questions you have for me, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll answer them. Thanks.